Oh, my good friend, you are here to visit Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohar of your generation, because of this Torah title. So you want Rabbi of Elohim to give you the rightful interpretation to this Torah title. So what Torah title do we have? Torah Interpretation of Beresheet. Beresheet is Hebrew language. Translated of Beresheet to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 2, verse 5. For Hashem had not caused it to rain upon the earth. You want the rightful interpretation to this title Torah? So we have a tree in this image. A female principle. Don't forget that the present world that we are living in, the ground, represents female aspects. So the facts and the truthful interpretation to this title Torah of Beresheet. It is written, and no plant of the field was yet in the earth, and no herb of the field had yet grown. For Hashem Elohim of En Zohar had not caused it to rain upon the earth, which is Beresheet. Beresheet is Hebrew language. Translated of Beresheet to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 2, verse 5. And no plants of the field refer to big trees, but just after they are planted, when they are still small. This is why the verse states, and no plant of the field was yet. Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohar of your generation. I look into this teaching of Hashem Elohim of En Zohar, and I concluded by saying, come and behold, Adam and Eve were created side by side. He asked, why were they not created face to face? And Rabbi answered, because it is written, Hashem Elohim of En Zohar had not caused it to rain. That is, the meeting of the male and the female principle was not yet proper established. So when Adam and Eve were completed down below and turned face to face, the same then happened above in the supernal kingdom. Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohar of your generation. I look into this teaching of Hashem Elohim of En Zohar, and I concluded and say, explain that our world was not created completely, for it would be man's merit and responsibility to perfect creation through this action and spiritual development. The word rain is a metaphor for the light of the Creator. When the Torah says Elohim of En Zohar has not yet created or had not caused it to rain, this indicates man's capacity and accountability for generating light. One of my rabbi, the greatest one, that is called Rabbi Shimon, add that for man to accomplish this task, he must first complete himself by finding and bonding with his soulmate in marriage. The power to find our soulmate and strengthen and complete our vessel radiates from the word of this text. If you see this vision, I included the descriptions. You can go for it to read the descriptions. May the peace of Shabbat Shalom be with each and every one of you as you have listened to the teaching of Hashem Elohim of En Zohar today. My name remains the same Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of En Zohar of your generation. Shabbat Shalom, my good friend.